I want them to know that it was your fault.
Yeah, you told them to come on, get on with me. Why they playing games?
Right. Listen, when I say the Hawk is out tonight, who is cold? Come on in.
Got nothing to do with me. Hey, Shakika, I already know you're going to start some mess.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. What's the temperature out here?
Cold ass F.
Listen, Linda. Hey, girl, hey.
Woo!
Hey, there's Shakika. There's Shakika.
Oh, Shakika.
Hey,
I already know you're going to start some mess.
Listen,
So
I'm late because of Will. Now, this is Will. Now, I did a live the other night with Mike.
Okay.
And they thought they thought Mike was you.
Oh.
And I was like, no, this is Mike. This is Will.
Yes.
But anyway, hey, girl, hey, listen, I'm just walking out of the gym. When I tell you, this one right here didn't want to meet until 8 o'clock.
That's going to change, though.
And I said to him today, can we start meeting a little earlier? Like, I got to go live at 9. I can't keep coming on at 10:30, 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shit to say. But if you're in Atlanta,
yes.
If you're in Atlanta, let me tell you something. He getting this body together. I'm going to do a big old reveal for my birthday. My birthday is May 4th, okay? Right. But listen.
Shirt off and everything.
You heard it. Okay, so listen. If you're in, 42nd birthday is coming up now. Listen, I'm getting this body right, baby. I'm getting this body right. So listen, if you're in Atlanta, Will is offering personal training sessions for $35 a session. That's a steal.
Yes, sir.
All right? So you can either inbox me or you can hit Will. It's William Howard on Facebook. If you don't know how to reach him, just hit me on Facebook. Now, I'm going to finish this conversation in the car because it's a little cold. All right? So you get home safely here. Now, look, I got to stop and get me a lottery ticket because that good Powerball is $400 million. And if I hit that $400 million, it'll be giving, hey, girl, hey, from Thailand. And it'll be giving, hey, girl, hey, from Crete over there in Greece. And then it'll be giving, hey, girl, hey, from South Africa. Because he's going to go on a world tour traveling. So listen, good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook Live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Oh yeah, they don't have lottery over there in Alabama. Let me see how much change I got. Let me see if I have enough change. I got Keop's money order. Finally, I'm gonna put it in the bank. I haven't put it in the bank yet. Let me see what kind of change I got over here. Hopefully I can get me a lottery ticket because, you know, they $2 now. Let me lock these doors. You know, I don't play that. Let me see how much change I got in here. They need to take debit cards for the Powerball. Debit with a K. They need to take debit cards for Powerball. Okay, let's see. We got $1. Now let's go ahead and pray that we got another $1 in here so I can get me a Powerball ticket. Okay? Go ahead and start throwing some numbers down there. What number should I play? I need 6 numbers. Now let me just go ahead and let you know that if I hit, you are not entitled to anything. Okay? You are not entitled to anything. Okay? So you acknowledge that you're not entitled to anything when you put your numbers down here. When you put your numbers down here, you're acknowledging that you're not entitled to anything. So go ahead and drop your numbers down here. And then I'm going to go ahead and, let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75. Oh, he got just enough. They take pennies, don't they? Don't they take pennies? 5, 10, 15, 25. Do they take pennies? 10. Wait. I'm thrown off. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75. I need 10 pennies. Don't they take pennies? Let me get me 10 pennies. They're going to take these 10 pennies tonight. 3, 6, 9, 10. All right, go ahead and put your numbers down here. All right, I see your numbers. Let me get these numbers. Now, y'all know y'all not getting nothing now. I done said it already now. Don't think that you're going to get anything from me if I hit. Because I'm going to go ahead and put these numbers in. Let me say that's a 7 from Kyra. Oh, the pen ain't working. Hold on. Oh, wait, here's another one. Oh, the pens aren't working. Come on, Jesus. Oh, here we go. 7. I saw hi, Lamisha. Hey, baby. Look at Susan Fiera. She done gave me somebody's birthday. 7, 21. Wait a minute. Where the pen? 21. 35. Let me go up. 42. 42 and 12. All right, that's it. Because all I got is $2. Okay, all I got is $2. 42 and 12. All right, so they the first number. All right, so I'm gonna take y'all with me up here to this gas station, so I can get me a lottery ticket. Okay, I told y'all already that Kiap got 7 is gonna be the Powerball number. Okay, I can do that. 7 is gonna be the Powerball number. DeQuincy said. Now I want y'all to know. I repeat, you are not entitled to anything when I hit. Okay, praise God. Now I'm gonna keep this video for record, that you acknowledge that even though you're sending numbers through, that you acknowledge that you're not entitled to anything. So don't be sending me your power bill. Don't be sending me nothing talking about, well, you had thought that, we were a community and I had said that you were going to get part. No, he never said that. Okay, so Kyra, you both agree that I should use number 7 as the Powerball number. All right, now let me put this broomstick in D and get moving. When I tell you he works the shit out of me at this gym, when I say this body is going to be off the chain. Oh, Todd, what you say? That's my nephew, y'all. Listen, I don't know if you guys are... Oh, God, look at him giving me these other numbers. Let me see these numbers. I'm going to see what the Spirit leads me to do when I get in here. Now, he talking about 2, 9, 13, 14... and 18. Now, see, I don't know if I really want to pay his number. Wait, that's only 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's only 5 numbers. 2, 9, 13, 14, and 18. But see, I don't know if I really want to play his numbers, because he'll be the one trying to sue me and shit. He'll have me in court talking about, that's my uncle, and he had said, and But listen. If you're in Atlanta this Saturday, my nephew has a barbecue spot that's opening. It's called Good Eats, EEATZ. And they're opening by Lake Lanier. Now, don't ask me where that is, because I live my life within the Metroplex Atlanta. So hopefully he'll go ahead and put down the address. It's this Saturday from what time? 2 to 7? Or 1 to 7, something like that. Let me pay attention, because I need a gas station so I can play these numbers. Let me find this gas station. And see, I'm out here, outside of the city, because I met Will at the gym. So let me come out here and find me a place to get this number. Cause see, if I win this number, if I hit this number. All right, so listen. Today, did you guys listen to the podcast? Okay, the podcast today was not to be played with. Okay, I called it faggot for a reason, because I wanted to grab your attention. What time is it? Well, the drawing is not tonight, Shakika. The drawing is tomorrow. So I'm good. I can get the ticket still. If it was tonight, I'd have to get it tomorrow. But I wanted to call it faggot because I knew that it would grab your attention. I knew that when you look at it in iTunes or wherever you look at the podcast or listen to the podcast, I wanted it to grab your attention because it really is an important conversation, because oftentimes we hear the word faggot in the black community, right? In Baltimore, DC, and Philly, they won't even say faggot. They say faggy with a Y, F-A-G-G-Y, faggy. You faggy. Faggy. Hey, girl, hey. Michael's in here, you guys. So anyway, so the word faggot is an inflammatory word. It is offensive. It doesn't offend me, because you're going to have to come a little harder than that with me. And see, my skin is so thick, you know. I'm going to look at you like, is that all you got? That's all you got? That's all you going to hit me with? Is that all you going to hit me with? Is that? I don't even see no gas station out here where I can get my number. Oh, here's one right here. Look. So it was important for me to choose that, because oftentimes that word is used in the community as an inflammatory word. But I'm going to do a conversation soon, and I'm going to tell you guys when. It is going to be on, let me turn up here. And see, I don't like when there's cops and shit out. Like, what you doing out here? You just in reverse and stuff? Let me pull over here and get my number. On June 2nd, it's a Saturday, June 2nd, I'm going to need you to be in Atlanta. Why, do you ask? Because I am going to do the very first live So Much to Say podcast. And we're calling it, look at him pulling behind me, this cop. What you looking at? Fuck he looking at? The very first live So Much to Say podcast is going to be Saturday, June 2nd. It's going to be in Atlanta. And we're calling it Libations and Conversation. Libations and Conversation. We're going to have a little food. We're going to have a little cocktail. And we're going to have food and conversation. So we're calling it Libations and Conversation. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to choose a topic. And I think I have an idea of what topic it's going to be, but I'll let you know. And I'm gonna open it up to as many people want to come. And we're going to do a live conversation. You'll be able to participate if you're there. And we're going to sit and we're going to dialogue about whatever the topic is. But this word faggot was important for me because oftentimes black people are offended by the word nigger. And I don't like for white folks or anybody else to use the word nigger. However, so many will use the word faggot. And so if you're going to be sensitive about the word nigger, then you need to be just as sensitive about the word faggot. So I'm thinking that the conversation on Saturday, June 2nd, for the very first live So Much to Say podcast dialogue, Libations and Conversations, it's going to be nigger versus faggot. And I want to have straight people there, gay people there, men and women, and I want us to have this conversation. And I want us to really dialogue about, I'm sitting at the gas station, I'm going to go ahead and get my numbers. I want us to have a conversation about how inflammatory both words are and how equally inflammatory both words are. And so it's an opportunity for us to educate our straight counterparts, if you will. Because my thing is, there are oftentimes too where women who are okay with gay men, who are allies, if you will, of the gay community, who support gay men, But the first thing that some of you do when you're upset with the gay man is you say, oh, you queen, oh, you faggot. And so my thing is, in this dialogue, you can't be an ally if you're going to use that word as a weapon. You can't be an ally to the gay community. You can't say you love me and then go and use this word faggot as a weapon, Because it's the same thing that white people sometimes do with the word nigger. So if you're going to be sensitive about the word nigger, then you need to be sensitive about the word faggot, whether it applies, whether you identify as a gay person or not. Even if you don't, you understand what I'm saying? So that's the conversation. Because here's the piece that I'm clear about. I was personally called a faggot by my own people before I was ever called a nigger. I was called a faggot by my own people, family in particular, and then people in the streets, before I was ever called a nigger. So if you're going to be sensitive about the word nigger, then you need to be sensitive about the word faggot. So that's going to be the very first live So Much to Say podcast live show. And you all are welcome. You just need to be in Atlanta. It's going to be Saturday, June 2nd. The details will come. I set up a page today. Thank you, Lisa Smith, for the suggestion. I set up a group, a So Much to Say Pen Pals group. There's a So Much to Say Pen Pals group. Search for it, please. Go ahead and send a request. I will add you to the group. That's going to be my go-to place, because I know sometimes you don't see things that I post on my personal page, and because of the algorithms, the way that Facebook has it set up. But if you're a part of the So Much to Say podcast Pen Pals group, you'll definitely get the information, because everything that I'm going to be doing will go into that group. Okay? The book signing locations will go in that group. The podcast details, but it's a space for us to have dialogues about these podcasts. So I dropped it in there today, and some of you I saw had dialogue within that group. So please be sure to go ahead and find that, and I will add you to it. The conversation for the very first live So Much to Say podcast is going to be in Atlanta. The details will follow. It's going to be Saturday, June 2nd. I will give you the details in terms of the time, the place, and all of that. But it is going to be, that's the purpose of me doing it, Shakika. This is going to be the first meet and greet. I know, Janika, I know. And that's why I created the group. That's exactly why I created the group, because I can't add any more friends. Facebook, for whatever reason, has this friendship limit. So I created a So Much to Say podcast Pen Pals group. All you have to do is go into the search box and type in So Much to Say Pen Pals group, or So Much to Say Pen Pals, and then the group will come up. But it's also on my page. Yes, I've already created the group, Angela. It's right before, it's like a post or two before this live video. So you can just click it from there, or you can just do a search from there. Bianca, I'm not certain if the live show that we're going to do on June 2nd will be videoed or not. I would like to have it filmed. We'll see how it happens. We got to check the budget. Amen. We're in this new building and stuff, so we gotta check the petty cash and see if we got money to film it and stuff for the people that aren't, because I'm not gonna be able to hold my camera and be, doing live, doing Facebook Live. And I want everybody that's there to be present in the conversation. Right? So I'm not sure if we're going to do live, but if I can put together a team that can film it, then yes, we will film it. Bridget, you just asked me, when are the next books going to be shipped out? You will have them by Thursday, Friday at the latest. I just got notification that the books were shipped out. I should have those books. What is today? Monday? I should have those books by Wednesday at the latest. And once I have them, I ship them to you next day. So if you ordered books and you're waiting for your books, you will have them rather, on Thursday or Friday of this week, okay? So remember, save the date, June 2nd, because all of the details about the June 2nd event I'm going to put in the So Much to Say podcast Pen Pals group, okay? So even if you don't see it on my Facebook page, it will be in that group. Everything that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put in that group, because for whatever reason, Facebook has it set up where the algorithms, you don't always see things on my page unless you come to my page. So that's the purpose of that group. I'm also going to have dialogue about different themes and different conversations from my books, but even like things that are going on in the world. Like, for example, like a couple black folks were killed in Austin, Texas. Somebody sending bombs and shit to black people's houses. Now, I'm going to pick up on that when I come back. Let me go ahead and get this good lottery ticket and go ahead and say a prayer real quick. Well, don't say a prayer because that's gambling. But I'm about to go ahead and get this good lottery ticket so we can, while I'm doing this, you go ahead and search for that So Much to Say Pen Pals group. so you can make sure you get all of the details. And so, like I said, Lisa Smith came up with the idea. It's an opportunity for you guys to be able to have dialogue and discuss my books, discuss the podcast that I drop, whatever the case is. Hi. Oh, I see it. Lottery. Which drawing is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Powerball or Mega Million?
Tomorrow Mega.
Tomorrow's Mega. I'm paying Mega Million because tomorrow's Mega Million. And let me get these good numbers. Let me rest y'all right here. Let me see if I can set y'all right here. Okay. All right. So June 2nd. Go ahead and save the date. Go ahead and put your time in to get off work. Well, actually, it's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday, so unless you work on Saturdays, you don't have to put in time to get off. But if you're in another city, go ahead and make your travel arrangements. I think I'm gonna go with them first numbers that y'all told me, because all I got is $2. Okay, and that let me get my numbers. Hold on. You know you got to watch your back. 14, 12.
You get 10 on top. Regular.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, y'all only gave me 5 numbers. Hold on, let me scroll up here and see. Give me one more number. Give me one more number. 20? Okay. The time of the event is going to be, we're thinking in the evening, probably about 5, somewhere between, we're thinking about 5 p.m. on a Saturday, because we want it to be an evening affair. Don't be coming in there with no prom dresses and shit on, no sequins. It's not that kind of thing. It's going to be casual, and it's going to be cosmopolitan dress. If you don't know what cosmopolitan dress is, go ahead and Google it. But don't be coming in there with no gowns and shit, okay? It's going to be, I'm sore. It's going to be June 2nd, so it's going to be hot in Atlanta. So I'm coming down here with no leather-ass pants. Hi.
Oh, it's closed already.
Oh, it is?
In the morning.
Even for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, Shakika, you were right. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, I got my numbers. I'm going to play it tomorrow. I'm wasting my time stopping in here. Shakika, you tried to tell me. Don't be wearing no wedding dresses down here. Don't be wearing no Easter shit, because Easter would have been 2 months before. Don't be coming down here with no Easter shit. Don't be coming down here with no lace. And don't even come down here with no whole bunch of linen on. DeQuincy, you asked me earlier, why did I choose that picture for the podcast today? I chose that picture because I knew that it would grab attention. You're supposed to grab attention. Even when I title the podcasts, I always try to give it a name that I think is going to grab your attention, because sometimes people think they can determine what the show is going to be about just from the title. And I want to always make you think. Like, I tell you guys all the time, every single podcast that I put out with the purpose of teaching you something, or you being able to walk away from it with knowledge about something, or thinking about life or something differently. But today, when I tell you, y'all were messaging me today, y'all loved this podcast today. And I'm telling you, they're gonna keep getting better and better. The one next Monday is going to be really good. Thank you, Green Eyes. I'm grabbing my seatbelt now. What am I going to eat? I think I'm going to have to walk. I think I'm going to have to go into the Walmart. What time is it? Is it midnight yet? Because the Walmart by me closes at midnight. But I always try to give you content that you're really going to learn something from. Even the ones that you don't think you're going to be interested in, Just listen to them, because I'm always try to give you something. Oh, here's the other thing. The event on June 2nd. The live So Much to Say podcast that we're going to do on June 2nd. Okay, I think I can get to the Walmart by 11, before 12. My pen pals that looked out for me when I needed to get my broomstick out of the thing. I think I'm going to have a special list for the pen pals that helped me get my broomstick out of the thing. Now, Jason, I'm not going down to Union City. My pen pals that helped me get my broomstick out of the impound, I'm going to let y'all come to this event on June 2nd for free. Okay? Because it's going to be a little charge to come in there, because we're going to have food and drinks. Okay? Now, you can't go nowhere in the world and drink alcohol for free and eat. Okay? So we're going to have a little charge. It is not going to come with the price of a book. I mean, a book is not going to come with the cost. So I will have books there, but that's just going to be a bonus if you want to purchase books. But my pen pals that helped me get my broomstick out. Now, I know who you are, so don't be trying to I'm going to have a list already at the door. Now, those of you that came to my event on December 7th and 7th, you know I had a list at the door. So I keep very detailed notes. So I know who my pen pals are that helped me get my broomstick out of the impound. So my pen pals that looked out and really made a sacrifice, because I don't take that for granted. I know some of you probably made a sacrifice to send me a little something to get my broomstick out of the impound. So I'm going to do this for you. So again, I'm going to put all of the details about the event, the live podcast that we're going to do in Atlanta on June 2nd. I'm going to put all of those details in the So Much to Say podcast group. Okay? If you haven't seen the So Much to Say podcast group, make sure you add yourself to that group. Okay? And you can add other people and that kind of thing, whatever. But all of the details will go in there. I'm going to still post stuff on my Facebook page too, but sometimes you don't see things unless you come to my actual page, but you'll see everything as long as you're in the group. Yes, Charlotte, he has a memory like an elephant. So I'm going to take care of my pen pal. Now listen, if you are a pen pal and you help me get my car out of the impound and you're not going to be able to make it on June 2nd, don't inbox me talking about, well, I'm not going to be able to make it, but can I have such and such come in my place? No, because such and such didn't help me get my car out of the broomstick. I'm not being funny. I'm not being nasty. I'm just trying to reciprocate, because you guys looked out. So if you're not able to come, no, it is not transferable. It is not transferable. Okay, so listen, if you actually sent me money through the Cash App, okay, to help me get my broomstick, you're going to be able to come to the event for free, and you'll be able to eat and have, drinks or whatever for free. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say about that. Now, back to this thing down here in Austin, Texas. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard this. Yeah, anybody is welcome to come, but you're just going to have to pay the little cover charge. It ain't going to be nothing serious. It ain't going to be nothing crazy. But there will be a little cover charge. Stacy, the information is going to be in the So Much to Say podcast group. I'm going to put all of the details in the group. Make sure you're in that group, because if you're in a group, you'll see everything that I post in there. And then again, that space is going to be a community for us to talk. We're going to be able to talk about whatever, the stuff that's going on in the world. The stuff that's going on, in the books, the conversations in the books, the conversations about the podcast. It's going to be a central place for us to really have dialogue about whatever we talk about, right? So anyway, look, for example, like this thing that I'm about to tell you now about Austin, Texas. Once we get the thing moving, the group moving and stuff like that, I'll post things like that, like things that I want you guys to see. Things that I think that you guys should pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, down in Austin, Texas, somebody had been sending bombs through the mail to black folks, to their homes. And these people are opening up these packages and dying. So they've killed 2 people and 1 person was injured. And listen, this is racism to a whole nother level. Now, which way do I need to go to get home? I think I need east. I think I need east. But yeah, so that happened. Yeah, those packages was blowing up. That's crazy. That is absolutely, that's hate crime to another level. So that was happening. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys too, there is this conversation. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, this should be the right way. If not, I'll know in a second. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was over the weekend. I told you guys, I tell you guys all the time, I'm a YouTube fanatic. Like, I'll get on there, but I ain't watching a bunch of bullshit. I'm watching shit I can learn something from. So I'm watching on YouTube, and there's this conversation called there's this I think I told you guys about this already. They were talking about Bruno Mars. It's called That Grape Juice TV. And they were talking about Bruno Mars and whether or not he's appropriating or stealing black culture because he does R&B music. And so there was this whole dialogue, and there were people on both sides of the table. Some saying that yes, he appropriates black culture because all he does is record black music. And then there were people on the other side of the table saying that he is appropriating black culture, and then the other side was saying that he was not. So it was a really interesting conversation. Yes, Grapevine TV. Thanks, Jason. So I've subscribed to them. I watch them. I've watched different conversations. One time they had a conversation about gentrification, but this time they're really talking about Bruno Mars. And some of the people there were saying, well, no, I think he just appreciates black culture because he always gives props or credit to black artists that he follows or that he admires or that he, and then even he was talking about the next Super Bowl that the NFL should really have Atlanta hip-hop artists performing at Super Bowl to really pay homage to hip-hop, because hip-hop is the number one genre of music right now. It's the most profitable genre of music right now. Hip-hop. That's over country music, that's over R&B. And so for him to say something like that, like, how can you even say that he's appropriating black culture? Because what they were saying in the conversation is there isn't a black artist that could sell music the way that he's selling music, because the world doesn't want to hear R&B music from black people. They want to hear R&B music from people that are not black, like Sam Smith, like Adele, like Bruno Mars. And they were just talking about how he's culturally ambiguous. I think I talked about this the other day a little bit with you guys, but it was a really important conversation. So I hope you guys will go and listen to that interview, because it was a really good conversation, just to give you something to think about. I think I did say this the other day, because I was saying how all cultures appropriate other cultures, especially when you're talking about music. Yeah, because I was telling you guys about Truth Hurts. But anyway, I'm almost home. Look at that. I need to get to the Walmart, though. But yeah, so, Bridget asked, how do you get on the podcast? I'm not sure what kind of phone you have. But in an iPhone, you go to Apple Podcasts. If you don't have it on your phone, download it in the app. It's free in the App Store. It's called Apple Podcasts. You type in So Much to Say. This picture will come up, and then you hit subscribe. It's free. But it's also in SoundCloud. It's also in Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, wherever you can listen to a podcast, as well as YouTube. But I'm really excited about this event on June 2nd in Atlanta. So listen. I'm telling you now, so you have plenty of time to plan if you're going to come to the event. And come to the event. It's going to be really nice. We'll do a little, chat and chew. We'll talk. We'll do a meet and greet, all that kind of stuff. But the focus is for us to come together and really have like a podcast together and really have a conversation. So I think it'll be really nice. And it'll be a really nice thing for the pen pals. It'll be the first. Y'all been worrying the shit out of me about doing a meet and greet. Here it is. Come meet and greet. So go ahead and lock in the date, because it is going to be on June 2nd. Okay? Yeah, so again, this was Lisa Smith's idea for me to create the So Much to Say podcast group. So I give her all credit for that. But Mike and I were talking, when I went over there last week when we did that live video, the day before that I had gone over there to see the space because we wanted to talk about doing a live event. But then I was just like, you know what, instead of me doing a signing, just a regular signing, let's do a conversation. But yes, so Bridget, on your Galaxy, what you need to do is you need to download SoundCloud, it's free, or you can download Spotify, which is free, or Google Play, or wherever, Stitcher. And then once you download the podcast app, those are podcast apps, then you type in So Much to Say, and you'll see this, and then hit subscribe. And every time I do a new show, a new podcast, every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, you'll get a notification that there's a new show up there. And then again, we'll come on here and we'll talk about it in the So Much to Say podcast group. We're going to talk about it in the So Much to Say podcast group. So I'll put little pieces in there for us to dialogue about what did you think about this part. I'm even going to do that for pieces from my books as well. I'm going to take like little pieces out of the book, like little phrases or whatever, and say, what did you guys think about this? Have you had any personal experiences with stuff like this? To really create like a conversation about different things, okay? And when you come in, yes, you say, hey girl, hey. Hey girl, hey. And then I come on and I say, good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook Live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts and my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, this coming Monday, the podcast is going to be really interesting too. This coming Monday, I have a guest that is coming on the show to talk about his HIV status. He's talking about the minutes and moments after he learned that he was HIV positive. Like after the person who administered the test to him, the HIV test to him, what was he thinking? What was he feeling? How did his life change as a result of having a positive test result? So he's coming on Monday to talk about that. And in this conversation, I really wanted it to be very different from any conversation that I've ever had with anyone. Good night, Green Eyes. Good night. Sleep well. Say your prayers. Brush your teeth. Get up and floss them teeth. Brush them teeth. Brush that tongue. She sound like she already under the covers. Get up out them covers. Brush your teeth and hit them gums. Hit them gums. I'm about to go in this Walmart now and get me some more virgin coconut oil, cold pressed, refined coconut oil. But he's gonna come on and talk about his HIV status. But the conversation that I wanted to have with him is very different from any conversation that I've ever had with anybody about HIV. Because oftentimes when we broach serious subjects like that, we're so sensitive not to offend not just the person that we're talking to, but also the people in the community, especially with me hosting this podcast. I have no idea who all listens to the podcast. I just see the numbers. And so I know people are listening to the podcast around the world. But in this particular conversation, I really wanted to have a conversation to ask the honest questions, like the things that we really want to know. You understand what I'm saying? And so I asked them things like, well, when you found out you were positive, did you take ownership of it? Did you think to yourself, okay, well, I have been kind of fucking around. So, I mean, this is what happens when you fuck around. Even though everyone that's HIV positive did not become HIV positive because they were loose. That doesn't mean that. I think sometimes we have that misconception. But in this particular case, because I didn't know how he contracted the virus, I wanted to ask those kinds of questions. I wanted to ask the real questions. So, when you found out, were you thinking like, okay, well, I was kind of like fucking around and I was kind of irresponsible? You know, were you the kind of person that asked your sexual partners, well, have you been tested? What were your test results? Let me see your test results. Let's go get tested together. You know what I'm saying? And like I said to him, I said, listen, I think that HIV is a conversation that happens often in the gay community. And I think we're much more aware of HIV and having conversations around it than straight people. Because the way that some of my female cousins are fucking and carrying on with 2 and 3 different babies, fathers with a V. That's how they say it up there in Maryland, DC, and Virginia, and Philly. the way they got 2 and 3 different baby fathers, they ain't worried about HIV. Clearly they can't be. Because they just fucking out of both legs of their underwear. All they care about is child support. Okay? And all that kind of foolishness. Glenda, send me another message to remind me. I think your message may have gone down and I forgot to look at it. I've been busy. I've been really like, whoo! I've been busy. I'm getting ready for Houston. I will be in Houston April 6th through the 9th. I really wanted to fly in on Friday and fly back out on Sunday. But that plane ticket for Sunday was given, hey girl, hey. It was given, hey girl, hey. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna fly out on Monday. Okay? So I'm there from Friday to Monday. I'm doing signings on Friday and Saturday. Now, the one that's open to the public is on Saturday. Those details are on my website, but I will also put those details in the So Much to Say podcast pen pal group. So find that group and go ahead and make sure you request and be a part of the group, okay? So that you'll be up to date with everything. Did I say I was dizzy? No, I'm not dizzy, Susan. Okay? Fucking out of both legs of their underwear, Lynn. Okay? They got 2 and 3 different babies, fathers. Child, and all they worried about is child support and the VD. Remember on Good Times, they were like, oh, he has, JJ, do you have VD? That's all they cared about back in the day was VD. Venereal diseases. I'm almost to the Walmart. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. I don't think I'm going to get any seafood because I've been eating quite a bit of seafood this week and I can't be eating too much mercury. So I'm going to go ahead and get me something else. I don't know what I'm going to get just yet, though. But anyway, I got Houston squared away. I need to book my hotel for Houston. Unfortunately, my friends that I usually stay with in Houston are going to be out of town that weekend. So I'm going to have to book an Airbnb. Right, Will, an old school STD. Oh, Griller's Prime. I could get that GT. Georgiana. Oh, is Tiffany Smith Bell in here? You asked me about doing a podcast. Oh yeah, I could get some tuna too. Well, that's seafood. Okay, Tiffany, my friend GT right there, Georgiana, she's actually going to be in town next month. She's going to be in Atlanta next month. So she has a daughter that just went to college. This is her first year in college. And I helped her daughter write a letter for scholarship. Now, you know I write a good old letter. So I wrote a letter for her daughter to get some scholarships. And so you asked me to do a podcast about getting ready and getting prepared for college and getting information on how to simplify the process, filling out applications, filling out, getting scholarship money, just whatever. So she's going to come on because, like I said, her daughter is a freshman in college now. I wrote a letter for her to get, to apply for some scholarships. And so she got a few other ideas. So let me get off right here. And so she's going to come on the podcast. You're welcome, Georgiana. You're welcome, Georgiana. So we're going to do that podcast when she comes to Atlanta next month. Okay? So I can't remember if your daughter is going, Tiffany, if your daughter is going to college next year or if she's in school now. But we're going to have that podcast ready for you for October. We're going to put it out in October sometime. Oh, no, I don't buy Bumblebee. I don't buy that. I buy Star-Kissed. That's who I buy. And I buy albacore in water. Albacore chunks in water. That's what I buy. Wait. Susan, where were you listening to the podcast? Okay, so she's going to school in August, Tiffany. Okay. Well, really and truly right now, well, you've probably already started applying for scholarships and stuff, because this is around the time where they start awarding scholarships. I mean, it's not too late. You can still apply for scholarships. But what she was saying, like when I talked to Georgiana today, GT, when I talked to her today, she was saying that if you belong to a credit union, credit unions oftentimes give out scholarships. Call them and ask them. Georgiana, what's that app called? I told Georgiana about this app because, you know, I'm a Shark Tank fanatic. And there was this guy, a black guy, who created an app called Scully. It's called Scully. And it connects young people with scholarship money. It's an app called Scully. There you go. Thank you. There it is, Tiffany. SCHOLLY.com. It's a black guy that created that. And it puts young people together with scholarship money. So anyway, so she had a lot of little tricks. Right, so contact Naval Federal Credit Union, see if they offer scholarships. She also said that the financial aid department, when they ran out of money, they put them in touch with like some independent scholarships as well. You know, some different private scholarships. But also you could check with these fraternities and sororities. Check with like the headquarter office in your city. Most of them have a city. I mean, have a headquarters in your city. They may not have one in Upper Marlboro, but they probably have one in DC. So you could contact like the DC office for like Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, whomever. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes they'll have scholarships. I know this Walmart ain't closed. Did they close at 11? I know they don't close at 11. I think these motherfuckers is closed. I'm about to go over here to the... There's cars out here, but it look like they closed. Let me see something. Oh no, they open. But yeah. So that's that. Where's my little wallet? My little debit card. Get my little debit card. Go in here and apply. Go in here and get me some groceries. Ooh. When I say my legs are sore, he worked the shit out of me. It's chilly out here. When I say it's coming out this piece, the hawk is out. Oh, Georgiana, you said get some grillers, right? Let me go over here and see if I can find me some grillers. But see, I be trying not to eat that frozen shit. I don't be really wanting to eat that. I think I'm gonna get some of these mushrooms. I'm gonna get some kale. Dice up some mushroom and some kale. I'm gonna get some kale. I know it's windy, right? I'm gonna get some mushroom and some kale. I'm gonna saute that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna get some of these bananas. See, you don't need all that foolishness at night. You know, that's how you get this body ripped up. You get this body ripped up like this. Oh, yeah, Susan, go to the App Store. Go to the App Store. What kind of phone do you have? I missed it if you told me. Go to the App Store in your phone, and then just go ahead and, I done set the phone up on some, what is this? On some collard greens. I done propped it up on some collard greens because I need to open up my bag. Go to the App Store and just download it. Again, it's free. And just look up So Much to Say. So it's in Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play. So I'm gonna get some okay, in the iPhone. So go to Apple Podcasts. If Apple Podcasts is not on your phone, go to the App Store and type in Apple Podcast, and then it'll come up, and then you type in So Much to Say, and then hit subscribe. I'm gonna get this bunch of kale right here, because I'm gonna eat some tonight, and then I'm gonna use some for my smoothie in the morning, because I'm back on my smoothies. Well, not back on them, but I ran out of produce. Give me some smoothies going in the morning. It's dirty too, they gritty. These sprinklers better not come on. These sprinklers better not come on while I'm standing here. I got carrots. I need some apples. You know, I put avocado in my smoothies too. The store is closed? I'm just shopping. The door been open. What time y'all close? Oh, well, can I take my kale? No, I'm just I'm just in here. Why the store closed? Somebody not on their job. Is Kroger still open? Do you know if the Kroger's open? They're 24 hours, okay. I'm here about to just go shopping. They close it. Well, I got time. I got time to get over there. Thank you. They close. I'm in the store and they close. I know, security need to be fired. He ain't even on his job. Security ain't even on their job. Security went on a smoke break. Security went on a smoke break, y'all. I'm in there just picking up produce. I know, no mega million. I couldn't get my Mega Million ticket. That's okay. Couldn't get my groceries. Let me go on around here to this Kroger. And then see, I vowed that I would never go to this Kroger again. Let me tell you, I went in this Kroger, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But I went in this Kroger one day. And when I tell you, it was like 10 something at night, right? And I was hungry, and I was like, well, let me run down the street to the Kroger instead of going to the, buying food and eating. I said, let me just go to the store and grab me something to cook real quick. So I go to the store. I come down here to this raggedy ass Kroger right here. Get to the store. I got a little hand basket full of shit, right? Fish, a bunch of frozen shit, fish, whatever else I had in my basket, right? I get up to the checkout line. When I tell you, oh yeah, seatbelt. Thanks, Deborah. When I tell you I get up to the checkout line, ain't nothing open except the fucking self-checkout. When I tell you the line for the self-checkout was from that area down to like the pharmacy and shit. You know how the pharmacy be like near the registers and stuff? The line was down there. It was the beginning of the month. Your sister Trina, your cousin Tamika, your aunt Lily, your aunt Gloria and Jackie. When I say they had baskets full of shit. They had push carts full of shit. You know how it is when you go to the grocery store the first of the month and folk be having food like it's the end of the world and we got to jump on a plane and or a spaceship and get off Earth. They had shit down on the bottom part. On the bottom part, there was no space in the actual basket. Shit was just pouring out of the baskets. Bitch, they had Hawaiian Punch. They had Tropical. They had Hawaiian Punch. They had Sunny Delight. They had oodles and noodles. They had Captain Crunch. All this sugar and shit. Baskets full of shit, right? They had push carts at the self-checkout. Now, you know how fucking temperamental those self-checkouts are, right? You know the self-checkouts when if you don't scan it, set it on the counter good, and then get it in the bag quick enough, that bitch is yelling, Please put item in the basket. Please put item in the basket. Clerk notified. Clerk notified. You're like, bitch, give me a moment. Like, let me scan it and get it over here. Listen, those self-checkouts are only for 20 or less items, really. In my opinion, it really should be 15 or less. Because they're so temperamental, and you know you got to leave the shit up on the thing and then turn it and then leave it and then scan it. Like, it's a rhythm to it, right? Ain't nobody got time to be waiting for them to go through the entire basket. When I say the entire basket was full and the line was long, the line was long, and it was many people in the line with full baskets. I'm like, bitch, if they think I'm gonna stand in this line and wait for these people to check out these full ass baskets, these whole ass baskets, they have got to be crazy. So I had my little hand basket, right? Yes, Kiki, and it's tax season. When I tell you I was standing, I went in the line and I had my little hand basket. Let me throw this broomstick in here backwards. Let me reverse this broomstick. When I tell you, I had my little hand basket and I had frozen fish and shit in my basket. I set that shit right there on the side, right by the line. I said, I ain't even putting this shit back. I was so disgusted. And then you know how in the grocery store, the manager's office is at the end of the cash register and they up in that little booth where that door is. Here I go going to the door. Is the manager here? Where is the manager? Because this is ridiculous. This don't make no sense that you don't have one teller. You don't have one cashier in here that's open. You mean to tell me you got all these people in here in this line at the beginning of the month with these full ass baskets and y'all don't have nothing open except the self-checkout? You have got to be kidding me. And so I went over there and I complained to the manager. I said, I will never come in this store again. And here I am coming in this motherfucker tonight. So disgusted. I hate coming in here. When I say I'm not going to support something, I mean I'm not going to support something. And here I am coming in here. This one doesn't work. Thank you. The damn card ain't working. Got to come out here and get another card. See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Got to come out here and find another card. They done locked up the wheels. Because y'all taking the cards home. Look, ain't none of the cards working. See, y'all got to stop stealing these cards. Y'all got to stop stealing these people's grocery cards. I can't even get this damn thing detached. Let me just go in here and get me a little hand basket and get the hell out of this store. This is the shit I'm talking about. Can't even find a working hand basket. Working push cart. Let's see what's down here. Oh, people, Lord. Listen, do not forget to sign up for the So Much to Say podcast Pen Pals group. It's a private group. Why they got the cards all locked up? What? You know, you about to leave? Oh, I thought you were going to give me your card. Why we got to have so much attitude with each other? I was like, girl, you about to leave. Can I use your card? Look, this one don't work either. Look at this. This don't make no sense. Why our cards don't work? This don't make no sense. See, that's why I don't come in here. That's exactly why. I can't even find a working card.
Oh yeah, it's hard. There ain't none over there. They all like all over.
They all broken?
Or all over the parking lot.
Y'all don't have somebody to corral y'all cards? Like, they don't even have nobody to go and get the cards. He talking about they all out in the parking lot. What? Where are the hand baskets? They got all the hand baskets right here. Look, these are go backs. These are called go backs. I'm about to dump this shit right here. Because I need a basket. And then they can come put this up. Because I need a basket. This don't make no sense. Ugh. This is sad. Your people. You know it is. Oh, black Kroger. Oh, black ass Kroger. Now where is my and then they ain't even got the nerve then they got the nerve don't even have no albacore tuna on sale. No, I ain't gonna be able to get that tonight. This don't make no sense. Black folks. You know how your people do, Georgiana. You know how your people do. Listen, I have books that are arriving tomorrow or Wednesday. If you're interested in purchasing books, you still can. One book is $20. 2 is $36. 3 is $54. Just cash at me. My cash app ID is TheWriter. Inbox me your shipping address so I know where it's going. I am not psychic. If you don't send me your shipping address, I have no idea where to send the books. Amen. And their kale don't even look as fluffy and fresh as the other place. And got the nerve to be a penny more. It ain't even wet. Like their kale ain't even wet. It's all droopy. I ain't even buying this. This is ridiculous. That's why I don't come in here. Oh, nigga Kroger. Forget I said that. I apologize. But it is. I can't even find what the hell I'm looking for. This is ridiculous. How much are these apples? Let me get to the... I got something going over here to get me some... Oh, I wonder if they got the bagged kale. Maybe they got the bagged kale. This don't make no sense. See, and then when you don't support in the black community, then y'all want to be complaining about y'all can't get no support. So now I got to pay $2.50 for this bag of kale because your fresh kale ain't really fresh. I shouldn't have to do all of this. All right, so I'm getting this. I need some spinach because I'm going to make my smoothie in the morning. I might make one tonight. Make my smoothie with some fresh kale, some fresh spinach, some apples, depending on how much they cost. I need a buy one, get one. I need a twofer. That's Ohio spinach. Oh, yeah, let me get these portobellos. That's right. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Lynn. These Negroes ain't even got no portobellos. Oh, yeah, they do. Look, I don't know. Well, why they... Wait a minute. They're expensive in here. See, this is why I needed Walmart to be open. Let me get these damn portobellos. This don't make no sense. I need somebody to order some books. Hey, man, get over there to the Cash App, please. The Cash App ID is TheWriter. I need about 10 saints to go ahead and order some books. Ain't that how they seduce y'all at church? I need something to eat tonight, though. I would wait till tomorrow, but I need something to eat tonight. I'm going to do this kale. And I'm going to do this portobello. And maybe I can get some bananas. Nessa said as soon as she get paid. Well, girl, when you get paid, girl, give me a date so I can be on the lookout. These bananas look all special. You know who another one that y'all always want to try act like he ain't gay is Freddie Jackson. He playing in the overhead. Y'all be trying to act like that man wasn't gay. If y'all don't cut it out. Okay, so this is what I use to do my okay, Friday. Ness, I'm gonna be looking for you on Friday. I'm gonna see you Friday coming out your job. I'm like, don't you need to see me? So look, the apple cider vinegar that I use. That's what you use to do your cleanse every morning. I do a detox every morning. And it's good it'll flatten your stomach. Look, watch it. Look, all the ladies right now. What? It'll flatten your stomach? What I gotta do? What I gotta do? You take about 2 tablespoons of that apple cider Bragg's, put it in a half a cup of water, like 8 ounces of water. I use spring water. You can do a little, maybe like a tablespoon or so of raw honey, and squeeze some lemon in it, like a half a lemon. And then I put mine in the microwave for about 20 seconds, just to kind of melt the honey down a little bit. Now, it ain't supposed to be hot. The shit ain't supposed to be hot. Just enough to melt the honey down just a little bit, and then you stir it up and then drink it. That's the first thing you should do every morning before you have anything to eat, before you eat anything. That's the first thing you do. It'll curb your appetite for a couple hours. And then you go ahead and start your food, But the purpose of doing that, it cleanses your body, not just to flatten your stomach. It make you go shit. So for those of you who still eating meat and won't come off the meat, even though I've been trying to, tell you guys the benefits of it, it will send you to the bathroom to get all that backed up shit that you got in your colon and shit from when you were 19. Some of y'all got shit in your stomach from when you were 19. Some of y'all shitting every 2 days, every 3 days. Well, see, that's why you put a little bit of the honey in it, just a little bit of the honey in it to knock the taste of the apple cider vinegar off, because that apple cider. Now, if you really about that life, you can just go ahead and take a shot of the apple cider vinegar and keep it moving, because that's really what's gonna make you go to the bathroom. It doesn't make you go right away. It's not a Metamucil, so don't think that you're gonna drink it and then you trying to get to work and be shitting all in the car. No, it ain't gonna make you go that quick, but it will keep you regular. Now I'm walking around in the store just aimlessly now, talking and shit. Let me figure out what I got to get so I can get the hell out of this black Kroger. See, this is why I go to the Kroger where I know some of y'all might be new, but the Kroger I go to when I be scooping out my black beans and stuff, and I be putting my own stickers on it, my own prices on it. This is why I go over there. See, that's the white Kroger. See, I don't have all this kind of confusion over there. Carts work. Their carts work. I can get me a little discount on my stuff because I scoop and put my own prices on it. Sometimes. It was Bragg's. Bragg's is the brand. Apple cider vinegar. Bragg's. Braggs. Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I probably need to get some cereal too for the morning. But then I'm gonna have to get some cashew milk. Oh God, I don't feel like doing all that. I could eat some cereal tonight, really, and sit my ass down somewhere. I don't eat a whole bunch of sugary cereal. I do not eat a bunch of sugary cereal. Okay, I eat like trail mix type shit. Listen, if you're just coming into this live video, don't forget, there's a So Much to Say podcast group on Facebook. Go in there, add yourself to the group, so that whenever we have conversations about the podcast, conversations about my books, or the events that we have coming up. So, like, remember, June 2nd in Atlanta, we're going to do our very first meet and greet, but it's a live conversation. We're going to do a live podcast. And I think we're going to talk about, this is my favorite cereal right here. I think we're going to talk about nigger versus faggot. Why is it acceptable for some black people, not all, why is it acceptable for some black people to use the word nigger? Why is it acceptable for some black folks to use the word faggot, but don't want white folks to use the word nigger? Y'all want people to be sensitive about the word nigger, but y'all want to walk around calling people faggots? Is that what y'all gonna do? Oh God, my legs, Jesus Christ. But this body is gonna be together come May 2nd, May 4th. My birthday's May 4th. I don't know why I said May 2nd. Oh, this is my cereal right here. This is what I was going to show y'all. I don't know if y'all ever had this. See, it's fruit and nut, whole granola. Okay. Terry Williams. Terry Williams. It's Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. Exactly, Nicole. So they're both wrong to say because they're both inflammatory. So we're going to do our very first live podcast, and I'm inviting all of you to come, and we're going to have food, we're going to have cocktails, and we're going to talk about it. Now, we ain't about to be in there arguing and fussing and carrying on and shit. We're going to have a healthy, intellectual conversation. Okay? Oh, I came up here to get some milk. Cashew milk. I use cashew milk. Buttermilk pancakes. What about buttermilk pancakes? Hi. I need some of this cashew milk over here.
Okay, don't hurt yourself. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Thank you.
I ain't been working 2 days. So.
You haven't been to work in 2 days? Oh, so you the only person that stocks stuff to stuff? Girl, that's why I can't find the shit I'm looking for?
That's why.
Because you've been off for 2 days?
I had to
She
go
said
to
I've been
court.
off. You had to go
I
where?
had to court for my oldest son in juvie.
You had to go to court for your oldest son in juvie.
Yeah.
Did he do it or he didn't do
He
it?
did it.
Oh, he did? What did he do?
Stealing at the courthouse while he's supposed to be attending community service.
He was stealing at the courthouse.
I took the keys to the government park.
How old is your son? Where are you from? Are you from here? He took the government car.
Yes, and he just supposed to be attending community service. I didn't get the first.
So is he still in, like, is he locked up?
In the juvie, they got it on Constitution.
Oh,
On the
wow.
east side of
Yeah, over there on Constitution.
Yeah. So I had to visit him on the weekends, and I'm typically off on.
Is that your
Sunday.
only child?
No, that's my oldest.
It's your oldest.
Yeah. The rest of them 12, 10, and 4.
12, 10, and 4. 15, 12, 10, and 4. Okay. So, girl,
I'm Ashley, by the way.
huh?
I'm Ashley.
You're Ashley,
the organic manager over here.
I'm Craig. So you're the organic manager. So Ashley, let's talk about this. So when you take off work, ain't nobody else to fill in.
And she don't show up to when she wants to. And they fine with it.
Well, girl, what do I get for free for this inconvenience? No, I'm just playing. You looked at my basket like, let me see what I can give him. She about to give away that shit. She like, this ain't my shit.
I just make it look pretty and go home.
Right. Well, these are new type. Oh, that's soy milk. I don't. It's not. I don't fool with soy. Yeah, I don't do soy. Yeah, no, I don't do any soy. Yeah, it's not good for you. But no, I get cashew milk. I used to buy almond milk.
It's full of fat though.
It's what?
The almond milk is more fatty
Yeah.
than the cashew.
Yeah, so I started doing the cashew milk too. So I've been doing the cashew milk.
I got milk allergy.
Oh, okay.
Lactose allergy.
Well, Ashley, listen. I hope that you things work out with your son, but I hope you don't allow it to stress you out because there's a fine line.
Skinny.
You getting skinny? Yeah, you a little snatched over here now.
You wouldn't think I got no 4 kids at
No, not at all. Not at all. But listen, you can't let that thing stress you out. I mean, because there's a fine line between what you can give a kid and what a kid wants for themselves. He has to want it for himself.
Said they're correct.
So, good talking to you too. I don't usually come in this store. I can't stand this old nigga Kroger.
No, you don't.
All right, bye.
You
Good to meet you. I know. Have a good night. Wait, is the cash register up here open? Okay. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Now listen, what I really want, I'm not going to let y'all see what she look like because I'm about to say something. What I just say about 15 minutes ago, how y'all have all these kids and ain't anybody worrying about HIV but gay people. She got 4 kids. But she's sweet though. She's sweet. She needed somebody to talk to. Did you see how she just started talking? But you can't be worrying, you can't be letting these kids stress you out. You cannot let them stress you out. I thought she said it was one register open. Ain't no register open up here. See, this one I'm like coming in here. Oh, is this open? This shit is closed too. Ain't none of this shit on. This one on. Y'all messy. Talking about let me see her. She on the other side now. I done left. Look. Look.
Place item in bag or cart, then scan next item.
And why she got all that shit in her card? Look at the corn curls. You see the corn curls with the purple top? No fruit. I'm in Kroger. Cause she got Fruit Loops, she got Tricks, she got corn curls. I don't see no nutritional value in that card. None at all. Still piling stuff. How you doing? Nutritional stuff?
Yes.
You got nutritional stuff. She said she got nutritional stuff.
Yes.
That's good for you.
I know.
That's good for you. I need to try that.
It's gonna be a closeout.
And you got the kind that doesn't have chocolate in it
And
too.
then I know peanuts.
Right. Well, good for you.
Oh yeah.
Good for
I'm
you.
trying to get to 150.
You trying to get down to 150?
I
Okay.
had 190.
Okay.
What my height saying for him?
Did y'all see her cart pulling over, overflowing?
Welcome valued customer. Scan items one at a time. Placing
Let me
them in
put
the
my
bagging
Kroger
area
number in
after
here.
each scan.
See, she already talking about put shit in the baggage area.
Touch the item lookup button.
This one I don't like food on the thing.
Enter your alternate ID. Thank you.
I ought to take up all the box of this cereal for my inconvenience.
$2.99.
I'm gonna make it all right.
Place your item in the bagging area.
Girl, it's in the bag. She's talking about placing stuff in the bag in there.
$2.49.
I didn't give you time to put the shit away.
$3.69.
Make it
Place your
all
item in the
right.
bagging area.
Girl, it's in the bagging area.
$3.49. Place item in bag or cart, then scan next item. Credit.
Girl, ain't nobody say everybody black gets stamps. I don't know if that lady got stamps or not. I just said her food wasn't healthy.
401.
I get stamps and I'm black.
Banana
And I proudly use them.
$1.40.
I use my
Place your
food
item in the
stamps.
bagging area.
Now, I don't have any
Your
tonight.
total is $17.21. If you have coupons,
Good night,
press
Nessa.
coupons.
Nessa, I'll see you
Otherwise,
Friday.
Select your method of payment.
Let me get my form of payment on. Yeah, my EBT card is on empty, so.
System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on PIN pad.
Chin chin.
Remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Nicole, what are you talking about, girl? Ain't nobody said nothing about nobody on food stamps. Girl, get out your feelings. What are you talking about? I ain't said nothing about nobody being on food stamps except myself. Ooh, some of y'all so sensitive. I get my food stamps and I use them. Excuse me. I don't know about nobody else in this store. I ain't saying nothing about nobody getting food stamps. Pay them any attention. Oh, girl, Listen, you must be shopping for a family reunion. I was like, oh my God. Listen, do what you got to do. Make it work.
For real, I do. For real, I'm a hustler at home.
Listen, that's a beautiful thing. What do you do?
I work at the post office.
You do?
But I'm in school for nails. I do nails.
That's they pretty.
Yeah.
They're very pretty. You do nails here in Atlanta? Mm-hmm. You do. You want to shout them out? Let them know what you're doing?
Yeah. Come on and see So Beautiful LaShawn, guys. We're in Atlanta.
What's the name of
Pryor Road, Ultimate Express Salon.
Ultimate Express Salon?
Yes.
And your name is what again?
LaShawn.
LaShawn. Let me show them your nails. Let me show them your nails. Put them down like flat. Yeah. What's that, like a taupe color on there?
Nude.
It's like a nude.
Natural nude.
Very nice. Very nice. Have a good night. All right. Bye-bye. Craig. It's Craig. Hey, how you doing? Who is that? You one of my Instagram friends?
I'm the comedian Noisy.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
You got shopping lately?
Yes, I just came from the gym. I got to get in the house now. Right. Have a good night. When I say that lady said, I got 6 kids. You talk about my basket? Ooh, it's freezing. When I say I can't wait to get in this house. Look at Janika. Janika talking about I hear trade. I know everybody at Kroger. Don't pay them any attention. Ooh, it is freezing. Oh, let me get this seatbelt. Don't pay them any attention. Yeah, they were jamming in the Kroger. All right, so listen, I'm almost home. Well, I'll be home in a minute. But I can't carry these bags and get in the door and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I will be on at 9 o'clock. Now, see, tonight I wasn't on at 9 because of Will. But I will be on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Don't forget, find the So Much to Say podcast group on Facebook. Let me lock my door. And, let me lock all of them. I know, I need my hood on, but I don't want to get shot. You know, I got on this black hood and shit. You know, black people getting shot down because they got on hoods. Black hoods. Black hoodies and shit. But anyway, mark your calendars, June 2nd. We're going to do our first meet and greet in Atlanta. We're going to have a little, it's going to be called So Much to Say. Thank you, Glenda. We're going to do our first meet and greet in Atlanta, June 2nd. And we're going to be doing, hey, Kim. Hey, girl. Hey. What's up, Lewis? Pardon me. We're going to do our first meet and greet on June 2nd. What? Have breakfast in the morning tonight, dinner over. It's going to be June 2nd. That's going to be our first Pen Pals meet and greet. Evie, it's on my page. It's right before this video. It says So Much to Say podcast Pen Pals. And all you got to do is request to be in the group. It's a closed group. So it's a private group. But you can come in there. You know, you can come in the group. I'll accept everybody who sends a request. But I made it a private group so that we can have our little conversations, right? You know how we talk openly and honestly about race, about stuff, and people don't get offended. Like, I think her name was Nicole, who thought I was trying to read people on food stamps, when clearly I'm on food stamps and I use my food stamps on camera all the time. So I don't know what she was talking about. I was saying that the lady, her basket was overflowing with corn curls and shit. It was corn curls. And look, you guys can add people to the So Much to Say podcast Pen Pal group too on Facebook. I started it off by inviting certain people, you know, the people whose name came right to mind. But you can definitely go on there and add your friends. And, where are my keys? Yeah, she wasn't talking about nothing. Oh, here they are. Unless she just wanted to argue with me. She just wanted to argue with me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna cook tonight. I'm gonna eat a bowl of this this cereal. And but no, I wasn't talking about that lady. I was just saying, you know, you need, and I knew she had some kids. I knew she had kids. Because anybody grocery shopping like that ain't got no kids. But I wanted to see some more nutritional stuff in that basket, not corn curls. And oodles and noodles and shit. Oh, some other people talking about food stamps. What's she all upset about that for? And we know it's more white people on food stamps than black people, but who cares? Who cares who's on the food stamp? Shit. I'm on mine. We know it's more white people on food stamps because there's more white people in this country. Right now, anyway. Because the Hispanic population is slowly but surely becoming the majority. That's part of the reason why they started deporting people, which is sad. That's why they started deporting people. I'm going to leave my lottery numbers in here so I can remember to get my ticket tomorrow. But that's why they started deporting people, because they knew that the Hispanic community was becoming number one, the majority. And white supremacy can't be in control if they're not the majority. So that's what that's about. And they can't deport our black asses, so they shooting us down in the streets. Woo. Look, I done said I was gonna get off here. I'm still on here talking, walking in the house. Let me get me a bowl of cereal going. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I be trying to make sure I have all my shit. I said good night, and I'm still on here talking. Ooh, my legs are sore, y'all. But I'm all set for Houston. I just need to book my hotel for April 6th and 7th. Don't be trying to see my code to get in either. Don't be trying to see my code. Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm sore. My arms are tired. Let me get me a bowl of cereal. Yeah, y'all know I'm at 227, but you don't know that code to get in my Shangri-La. 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 Where's the don't pay them any attention. Oh, that's right here. Oh, I could stay with you, Bianca, if you lived in Houston. Good night, Glenda. Don't pay them any attention. If you like it, then you should have. Look at that body coming together. That big wheel coming together. Look at that big wheel. Let me get me a bowl of cereal. But remember, it's nuts and oats, so it's still healthy. It's still going to feed my muscles. I'm going to go ahead and hide this Snicker bar over here from myself. I was talking to some people in Chicago today about doing a signing in Chicago. We haven't set a date yet, but I was looking at July. But I'll keep you posted. And if you're into So Much to Say podcast pen pal group, you'll get the details right away in there. Get me a nice little bowl of cereal. Woo! Jesus Christ. I'm thirsty. Let me get a little more water. I need a little sip. Let me tell you about that water. You see them titties sitting up? Y'all see them titties sitting up? If you're in Atlanta, Will is going to be training people. You see this body coming together? He's going to be training people. He's offering training sessions for $35 a session, which is a steal. If you're trying to be serious about your body and you in Atlanta. So look, I use coconut milk. I had to come out that shirt so y'all could get a good look at them arms. Woo! I'm so sore. So look, I use cashew milk now. I forgot to get coconut milk. Coconut oil. I forgot to get some coconut oil for my oil pulling. So look, I use cashew milk now, right? Now the cashew milk, I know some of you said that sometimes it's a little too thick, but you use the one that has like the low number here. You know, sometimes they'll have 60 here. The one that says 60, that shit is too thick. That shit is like drinking like some goddamn cotton candy. But anyway, you get the one with the low number, like 20, 25, something like that, and so it's not as thick. Right? Who's this with these sad faces? But anyway, look, I'm in the house. I'm about to sit down and watch some TV. I caught out with my TV shows. I'm caught up with my TV show. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you brush your teeth, you floss your teeth. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. This is the So Much to Say podcast. All right, so I'm adding you guys now who sent the request to join the group. I'm adding you guys now. All right, so for those of you who are trying to order, let me just pull this down so you can see it. For those of you that are trying to get into the group, this is the group right here, okay? So just type in So Much to Say podcast pen pals, and then just send the request. It's a closed group, and then I'll just add you to it. And so we're going to have conversation and stuff in here. You can post in here. You can post about the podcast that we drop. all that kind of stuff. Okay? So, you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. If you got your coconut oil, make sure you do your oil pulling. Swish it around your mouth. All right? Good night.